Born ready.
Cheers, mate. Thanks so much for coming on.
Nah, it's a pleasure, mate. I'm
Finally,
quite honoured. I'm honoured. Who's this
mate,
guy? No one knows.
Finally got you on. It's been like a week, hasn't it? Every day saying we'll do it tonight. We'll do it tonight. It's been mental.
Been little fuck ups and
women
and babysitting and
yeah. Literally, I had to fucking put the kids to bed before I got on here now.
Oh, it's got to be done, isn't it?
Yeah. So, mate, who are you, mate? Why tell everyone who. Well, you know, I mean, you've changed your name a couple of times since I've first started following you, because you used to be Chopper Steve Shine Shack.
Yeah.
And then,
well, I still am. I'm Steve Smith. Live in Richmond, North Yorkshire, in England. For them that don't live in England, I'm a bit of a chopper dude. You know, I like making stuff. You know, I'm into making parts for bikes. I won't say it was a serious sort of concern, as in a full-on business. I sort of fell into it, really. It's a strange one. I'll tell you, I mean, if you've got any more questions before I go on, but...
Yeah, no, go for it. You were in the army before, weren't you?
Yeah, so I've done 22 years in infantry in the British Army.
Right.
I come out and I struggled holding a job down. I think for 22 years I'd said yes. And then when I come out, I found that I lost that ability. So obviously in the army you get sort of told what to do, and if you don't do it you get in trouble or you get charged, put in jail, whatever. So when you come out into civil life, let's call it, when someone tells you what to do and they're not very nice with it, you don't have that fear anymore. So I sort of a switch got flipped, let's just say. So I had a few jobs, ended up walking out. What did you do? Well, I started off at Richmond Council, driving. I was driving a mini sweeper.
Ah, cool.
And I had a bit of a barney. I got accused of something. What it was, I was eating whilst driving my vehicle in the yard.
You fucking bad boy.
The person quoted the law to me. Yeah, I tell you, mate, I should be shot and hung and that. But they tried quoting the law, and I was like, nah, there's no law against eating, you know. Yeah. And anyway, she was a bit of a man-hater.
Right, okay, yeah.
But anyway, she also tried to embarrass me in front of everyone. I just weren't having
Fuck that.
So I just went from 1 to 10 immediately. And she got told. She got told straight, and I ended up walking out of there with keys and phone. And she's like, Stephen, give me the phone. I'm like, fuck off. If you want him, come and get him.
I'll fucking headbutt you.
And I ended up with dog warden coming to the house begging for these keys, and I felt sorry for him, so I'm like, yeah. Have your fucking keys. And then the next job had a same sort of thing. I mean, the guy I worked for was all right, but he had a temper as bad as mine. So we sort of clashed. Thought, you know what, I'll have to do something for myself here.
Yeah.
So I started, I bought some polishing kit, started doing a bit of polishing, and that's where the name Chopper Steve Shine Shack come from.
Awesome.
Because I was into my chops and the Shine Shack. But anyway, that was going really well, to be fair. It was going better than what this is now.
Yeah.
But I didn't enjoy it. So I, on a whim, I went out and bought a lathe. A lathe about this big, you know, little Myford.
Yeah.
Small, like, hobby lathe. And I was terrified of it at first. And I had no idea how to use it.
Yeah.
And I just went for it. And it sort of grew into me doing what I do now, which is, you know, making bungs and foot pegs and,
awesome.
You know, some things I've made like brass levers and stuff like that. But I mean, it's a lot of work and stuff like that, so I don't sell stuff like that because it would be ridiculous, like money if you would. So I love doing that. It's my passion. So,
what bike have you got? Right, you've got the Shovelhead right now, haven't you?
Yeah, so I've got me. It's a 70 an 81 frame.
Yeah,
with a 76 1200 engine, hardtail chop, big sissy bar.
Nice.
Springer front end.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's well nice. And it's the bike I always dreamed of.
So what did you have before that? Did you always have bikes when you were in the army, or?
Yeah, I got my first bike when I was 16. I threatened to leave home because I weren't allowed one. Eventually, when I turned 16, I ended up with a little yellow Honda. What is it? A little Honda plastic thing, not a Plaque 90, but like a Honda Melody.
Yeah,
okay, I had cool. One of them. And I had bikes all the way throughout the army. I was into sports bikes. Had a chop about, probably the first chop I had was about 15 years ago.
Right.
Which was a single overhead cam Honda CV750. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, then I've had about 40 motorbikes in total.
Right. So when did the chop thing start?
Well, the chop thing started about 6 years ago. So I'd been to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And I promised myself a Harley when I come back. So I bought a wide glide, which I had for about a year. And my mate had bought a Sportster, totally standard Sportster. And I was away in Kenya, and I just got this idea, right, I want a chop. I'd wanted a chop for years, even before I could even afford one, I wanted one. Mm-hmm. And so anyway, I spoke to a mate of mine, and he bought my wide glide off me. I bought my mate's 1200 Sportster, completely standard, and bought the hardtail section for that, got that welded on. And that bike I had for about, a good 5 years, I suppose.
Right. Was that the 4-speed one that we've spoke about?
No, I never had it. Oh, no, the 4-speed was before that.
Okay.
I got that. Right. It was a complete and utter fucking nightmare of a bike, that.
Yeah.
Hence me being massively a hater of 4-speed Sportsters, but just because of what I told you about.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
With the problems with it I had. But yeah, so no, I got this one. And in fact, I've had quite a lot of Harleys. Well, by substandards, not a lot. I've had about 7.
Right.
I had 4 at once. But yeah, the chop thing, it just, once you get into it, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's addictive.
You will. Oh, yeah. I mean, the Sportster I had was a 99, and I had more trouble with that than any bike I've ever had, but I loved it.
Yeah.
I had so many I do my own wiring, and I had a wiring fault I was chasing for about 2 years. Yeah. And I can do a full rewire, but I just couldn't find out what this fault was.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be the live wire from the regulator to the battery. There was a plug, and one of the wires was just broken, but it was still kissing. So you could never find it. But as soon as you put a battery on it and went 3 miles, like you said, I don't know, 3 hours down the road, on the way back, the battery had completely died.
Oh, fuck.
And you'd only know when it started dying. So it was too late, the battery was too far gone. But yeah, I think I put about 2 batteries a year on that thing. Well, I found it in the end, and then I sold it. But I think that had about 4 different paint jobs, 3 different sets of forks. I smashed it up on the A1 doing 6 miles an hour.
Really?
That was interesting. Yeah, I had a pair of jeans on, and what we'd done. This is the most stupid thing ever. So, a tank lift you can buy for a Harley or for a Sportster. It's like 2 bits of metal, basically 2 holes in. Well, we had decided we were going to weld the mudguard on using one of them as the bracket.
Right.
Anyway, so I'm going up the road up to Darlow to get its first MOT after it'd been chopped.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't declare it as a chopper because you just don't.
Yeah.
And I had my number plates taped on. I was taking it to a friendly MOT guy, So. And I was going up the A1, and that bracket with the sissy bar, it had a tall sissy bar, with the force of the wind and the pulling it back.
Yeah.
It ripped that bracket off. Then the mudguard dropped, caught the tyre, and the sissy bar hit me in the back and bent in half. I was doing like 60.
Fuck.
Check this. The mudguard carried on round under the wheel, between the wheel and the road, and then it went into like a skid.
Yeah. And
then it sort of low-sided. And then me and the bike parted company, I was doing about 40 at this point, and I just bounced and bounced and bounced. And
fuck.
I was like a swastika down the road, like a starfish. And my only saving grace was as it happened, I thought, because of that bang in the back, I thought I'd been hit by a car from the back. So I was trying to get up. Yeah. I was trying to physically stand up whilst rolling to get to the side. And that was the only thing that stopped me sliding. It was insane. But I broke my little finger. I broke that.
Is that all that happened?
That's all that happened. I mean, I ripped my jeans and all that, and I had whiplash.
Fucking
lucky. I was a lucky boy that day. And do you know, mate, 5 minutes before, I was giving it big licks through all cars. And I just happened to have that crash where there were no cars anywhere. So, I'm a lucky boy.
Jesus. Is that your worst accident, would you say?
Well, I smashed an R6 up in about 2003, I think it was.
Yeah.
Getting a bit too big for my boots on a corner. Ended up hitting a fence.
Easily done.
But, smashed the bike up. Again, I was lucky, me. I just had a big slide. I had full Power Ranger gear on, so I was all right.
Yeah.
So I survived that one as well. But that's it. The 2 crashes I've had.
So what's your plan? You haven't got the little lathe anymore. You're turning out some fucking awesome shit now.
Oh, cheers, mate.
What is it you've got now?
So I've got at the minute, I say at the minute, so I've got a keeper. It's a Denford Viceroy made in, I think it's Sheffield they made in. It's like a 1970s, it's like a 5-inch lathe. Wow. It's a good bit of kit. Forever. Oh, yeah, chew through anything, you know. I mean, it just does everything I need. I've got a little mill as well, which is a handy bit of kit to have. So what I can't do on the lathe, I can do on the mill, hence me cutting fins and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
So, it's a nice little setup for the size. It's really good.
You're just taking like basic commissions now, aren't you? You know, people will just say they want like brass foot pegs or whatever, and then you're making them to order, right?
Yeah, there was I mean, when it sort of kicked off, I'm like, right, I want to turn this into a business. I want to do this. I want to do that.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, it's a personal thing. If I turn something into a job, I stop enjoying it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm the exact same.
You know, so if I've got like 10 orders sat here, then I start sort of thinking, oh God, you know what I mean? And then it stops.
Yeah.
I like creating stuff.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Is, you know, like for example, my big thing that I love, and I've never seen it, is the two-tone stuff. Yeah. You know, where I interference fit brass and Allen.
Fucking love it,
mate. But I've never seen it before. I'm not saying no one's ever done it, but I have never seen it.
No.
And again, I've not kicked the arse out of it. I mean, I just make stuff for me with that, and if someone wants it, which I've just like sold one.
Yeah.
But so I'm not really pushing for work, and to be fair, it's really quiet at the minute, which it doesn't bother me because
it's a fucking weird time though.
Well, exactly. I'll have another Sambuca. Yeah, it is a weird time, isn't it? But like due to the army pension I've got, that will always keep the wolf from the door. I don't get upset. I've got no work. I mean, I'll show you something, a little sneak preview of something. This has sort of gone wrong, but nothing. You know, you've got to be able to own up to your failures, because if you don't, and you're not, you know,
we always
can see that.
Yeah,
can you see that? So that is going to be a mirror.
Fucking beautiful.
Well, that's the mirror arm, that.
Right.
But it didn't work the way I wanted it to.
I can see. So,
yeah, we're back to the drawing board on that one. But that's how you get better. You know, if you don't never fail, you're never pushing yourself, you know.
You like that Sambuca stuff.
Oh,
you had it on your birthday, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what's left.
Yeah. I love that video.
Here, I'll just have one. I'll have one.
Yeah.
Just while I'm working, just because I like the taste.
I love that video that you posted up.
Oh, don't! I felt like a right twat.
I'm glad you haven't taken it down though. I was waiting. I was checking every few days. Yeah.
You know, you don't, mate. You can't. You got to be who you are, and if folk can't handle that, well, and if you can't handle it, don't do it.
Yeah.
You know, not you, but me. If I'm embarrassed, then fucking no. You shouldn't have done it. You know.
Yeah, exactly. So, what's your plans with this Shovelhead then? I mean, are you just going to keep adding brass to it? Have you got another bike in mind?
No, well, I've got like a sort of what's that? An XJ600 like pre-diversion.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that's going to be. I'm sort of playing with that after Christmas. That's going to be a cafe racer sort of thing.
Cool.
And that was because recently I had another job. I was a centre turner for an hydraulics company, but yet again I got the itch. To leave, so I left. But yeah, that was going to be my sort of transport for work.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, I'll fat about with that sort of after Christmas, and I'll have that up and running for summer.
Cool.
And I can have a little blast. But as far as the shovel goes, it's just about. I mean, I'll go through a phase. I want an immaculate bike,
Yeah.
That I can ride into any show and win, or at least, do well.
Yeah.
But then I get sort of, no, don't do that. Just let it be what it is. Yeah. For example, where I've dropped a spanner on my old tank is a big chip.
Yeah.
Or the tank sort of cracked in a few places with the paint that we've done before. And is it lived in or is it a show bike? I've always struggled with that though.
I'm the same,
so,
mate. It's horrible, it can change for me just day to day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I want to keep it pristine, and then I'm like, nah, fuck it. Fucking ride it. Like, yeah, it's hard. Like, and like you said, that itch that you had with your job, it's hard to ignore that itch, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't be. The way I am.
Neither.
I'm like,
yeah. My wife, it drives my wife insane.
Yeah,
but I just can't fucking help it. Like, if I start hating something, or I don't know, getting second thoughts about something, it just fucking festers and festers and festers, and then I don't know if you're the same way, and then it passes the point of just not liking it to like, I fucking hate this now. Like,
yeah, but also
I need to burn this with fire.
Yeah, but your brain is the cleverest thing in the world, isn't it? Because your brain will trick you. Your brain will tell you what to do. You're like, I'm going to listen. I want to do what it says. It's always wrong, so fuck it. Mate, I've done it all. How I survived 22 years in one job is a fucking mystery that I'll die never knowing, because, but it is. But the bike thing for me is something that it's the only constant I've ever had that's come. And it's stayed, and no matter what, I've done a lot of different things in the bike, and as you know, but it's just part of you.
Yeah,
definitely. Some days I'm selling it. I'm selling it. Fuck it, I've had enough.
Yeah,
I've had enough of it all. Bollocks to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've probably done about 50 grand in the last fucking 4 years or something, daft on bikes, and I mean, at one point I had 4 Harleys and a Yamaha like XS650 in my garage.
Yeah.
And now I've down to 1. And I won't be going mad again with bikes because, I'm happy with the one I've got. I think at one point I had 40 grand worth of bikes sat. Oh no, 40 grand. I'd say 30 grand worth of bikes sat in a council garage.
Yeah.
Like, like literally a council garage on an estate. I'm like, fuck me. I used to go up there every day. And in fact, that's one of the things that I got bollocked for at that driving thing I was doing, because she goes, every day you go to this area, what are you doing there?
Checking my bikes.
Checking my bikes. I've always had a spare. I've always kept a spare car as well, so I can block the garage just to make it harder for someone to fucking break in.
Yeah,
but it got too much, so I got rid of them all. And when you're selling a bike, it's always a buyer's market. I've got my shovel and I absolutely adore that bike. She's had her problems though. Yeah. I mean, when I bought it, I had a RevTech 4-speed boxing, which was an absolute bag of shit.
Yeah.
So that got replaced I put an SNS 5-speed in it, which took a shitload of modification to the frame to make it actually fit.
Yeah.
Then my exhaust didn't fit because of that gearbox transmission, sticks out a bit further.
Yeah.
And then I put a primary on it. And then within about 6 months of owning it, the cylinders become glazed, so it started smoking.
Fuck's sake.
So they're away now, getting done.
Yeah.
But other than, and the forks were horrendous, hence me getting rid of them for the what's on it now.
Yeah. Why? What was on it before?
I had a set of there was Zell yokes with Zell wide glide yokes.
Right.
And they would, with 34 mil. The old fucking rubbish.
Yeah.
One thing about me, I'm not a purist. That's why I put the 5-speed box in a shovel. Yeah, Some people will be like, "Oh God, why has he done that?" I've done that because it's just a better transmission. They don't piss oil everywhere, And the forks, Sportster forks are good.
Yeah,
and that's all. That's what I've put Sportster forks on it. I would never put period forks. On a shovel, because for me, I just find them shit.
And for everyone that, some people do know actually that I've bought your Slim Jims off you, your Springer, and oh man, like I'm super excited, but then a part of me feels bad.
Oh, mate. No. I mean, if don't feel bad, I offered you, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, it's obviously with it being quiet.
Yeah.
You know, things are quiet and that. So I thought, no, rather than having them sat on there doing now, because I mean, the way things are, I might not end up doing now next year.
Yeah,
I don't know, you know, with the way the world is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I do that much riding on it. You know, sometimes I like the idea of having a front brake as well.
Yeah,
you know.
That's something I'm a bit nervous about now.
You've got to ride, and you've got to be super. I mean, I've rid it all last year with them, and I never had a problem.
Yeah.
But you've got to really look for them junctions and people doing U's and fucking pulling out, because they will.
Yeah.
And the one problem with that shovel of mine is a back brake. It's fucking horrendous.
Right. Okay.
So I've got like 50% back brake on it.
Right.
So, I mean, I can't even lock the back wheel up.
Right. Okay.
Not that you want to lock the back wheel up, but I think where I live as well, with it being so, it's very hilly around here, and you never get your top speed in this area, especially. It's like Yorkshire Dales, you know what I mean? So it's just, for me, it ain't ideal. You know, I hope I ain't putting you off them.
Not at all. No, mate. I can't wait. You actually make me feel less bad, so that's fine.
No, it's cool, mate. Honestly, for what you're doing and where you are, and that they're just fucking. Nothing speaks chopper more than a set of Springer forks.
Yeah,
you know,
I love all of Louis' work.
Yeah, he's a fucking genius.
Yeah, I seen really the. Have you seen that 101 run?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, they posted a picture. They said that he was an invited rider and stuff. And what did the caption say? Your bike builder's favorite builder.
Oh, he is, mate.
That's a perfect description.
Mate, he is a fucking absolute awesome guy. Loads of people know him.
Yeah,
I tell you, like you say, everyone knows me. No one knows me compared to who knows him.
Right,
you know, he's fucking everywhere, and rightly so as well, because he's proper, mate. He really is. And he just gets it, you know.
Yeah,
he knows what looks good.
Yeah,
and he's just he's the man. He's my friend. You know,
I'm gonna risk like pissing people off, but for something about him just reminds me of Tom Fugel, and I know that's a massive thing to say. Something about like his builds, and I don't know, just I don't know.
Well, he's his father's son.
Yeah,
he's his father's son, and now his dad Norman. I don't know if you know about Norman, but he was a mag man, you know, like mag motorcycle action group and all that.
Yeah.
And he was God. Obviously, rest in peace. He's gone now, but he was about as old school as you could get.
Yeah,
I would say, and a man that when I met him, I'd known him fucking 5 minutes, and to talk to him, instant respect, absolutely fucking fabulous guy. And a G, like another one who, you know, it's in there, but it's in there as well. And and that's why Louis is Louis. Yeah, because if he was brought up by Norman, you know, it's just fucking top people, you know. So I sort of see what you're saying there. In England, he's like fucking, he's the man, I think. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people. God, you can go back a million years, you know, talking about fucking people who built chops and this and that. Yeah, but in this time right now, I dig what you're saying, big time.
And well, we were saying about because like a lot of us, definitely being me with the fucking American flag behind me, like we get caught up on the American scene and stuff. But like we were saying, like you were saying to me on the like, there's the fucking massive, like the builders that have come from the UK and the chops that have been made here.
Oh fuck me, yeah. Goes back so far as well, like not so far, but it goes back to like the 60s and 70s and that. Yeah. I mean, obviously this Lave, you know the story with that, come from a guy called Dirty Jeff. Yeah. Which was, you know, he was a fucking dude. Yeah. You know, a fucking clever man, you know, an engineer and a biker, and that's like the perfect marriage of skills.
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
But then if you know, I remember when I was looking at like cool bikes fucking in like 1980 odd, long before I wanted a chopper, I just looked at him and was amazed by him. But it was a guy called like Twizzler. I don't know if he's still alive or what. Twizzler, I think it was Twizzler's Customs.
Right. Where was he located?
Like, oh God, I don't know, mate. Yeah. But he were knocking out fucking like awesome fucking chop frames and
Yeah.
But with a difference, not like generally so much like what we're riding, sort of slightly modified sort of Harley frames. Like this, he were knocking out like in some ways, he were probably over-engineered, but fucking hell, you know. Yeah. And I mean, there's a lot of cool people in this country right now. There's a guy up in Newcastle, David Barron.
Yeah.
Awesome chop builder. Painters, you've got like Roger Lavis or Craig House. Yeah. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Craig House. Fucking genius, mate.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I swear down, mate, honestly, like when I don't compare myself to people like that. Because like
I know
they are. You know what I mean? I just do what I do, and I sort of got lucky. A few people know me, you know, but these guys are fucking serious fucking engineers, you know, like Craig, what he does.
I'd put you up there with them, though, mate. I wouldn't.
Nah.
Mate, some of the stuff that you're knocking out. Like, yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I don't. I'm not about that, you know. I'm not about money. I'm not about fucking fame. I'm just a fucking spaz with a lathe, you know. Doing stuff. Yeah. Drinking beer and shit and having a good time. That's what, you know. But no, I sort of appreciate what you say there.
I remember the first time that we ever spoke, I'd seen those the oil bag bungs that you do with the blade. And I messaged you and I was like, I want one of these, but I want the bung to be more handly and I want the blade to be more bladey. And you just wrote back wrote something back like "fuck yeah," and I was like, "Yes, this is gonna work."
Did we do it? Did we make one? Did we?
Yeah. I was. It was like the first one. You were super stoked on it. Like it was the first like proper weapon one. Yeah.
Do you know, mate? Though it's fucking like my missus was going. You don't be doing that. Fucking hell. Yeah. You're gonna.
Oh yeah, I use it as an ornament. It's not a model.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I send them out as letter openers. But what was I going to say then? Like I love making like knuckle dusters and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get one off you.
Well, I mean, they're a fucking nightmare to make. Yeah. I mean, bearing in mind, so this is how I make them. Like now, anyone with a fucking half-ounce common sense will get them cast and then finish them. But I don't. I'll get a slab of half-inch fucking brass.
Right.
Get a template, spray paint it on, drill it, and then like destroy a fucking Dremel making like.
Yeah.
I generally get for 2 Dremels, I'll get 2 sets of dusters. Now they're 100 odd quid each.
Fucking hell.
I'll tell you that I've probably made since I've been doing this. I've probably made 4 sets of dusters and then a 2-finger one.
Yeah.
And they're fucking knackered 3 Dremels.
Fuck it. Have you ever heard of that Terry Shanks in the States?
The name rings a bell.
He makes some fucking. Well, he makes it look like knives, loads of weapons in general. But he's passionate about making dusters, and he'd be a good person to like because the amount that he makes, he does. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I'm sure he does it the same way as you're saying. I'm sure he doesn't cast them, and he'd be a good guy to speak to, you know, because
I mean, if I was going to do it, I think the way for me to do it was to do it in a 4-jaw chuck. Now,
right.
With a lathe, you've got a 3-jaw chuck and a 4-jaw. So on a 3-jaw, you put something in the middle and it bites down on all 3 jaws and it's central, you know. Right. On a 4-jaw, you can each sort of part of it is independently tightened, so you can offset something. There's that way of doing it, or the other way is to use a die grinder, which is something I haven't got, but I could get, you know.
Yeah.
A die grinder is like a fucking Dremel on a lot of steroids. It's like the Arnie of Dremels.
Right. Okay.
But yeah. So I mean, that's not. I don't want to get sort of fixated on doing dusters.
Yeah.
Because then I'm sort of not fucking doing what I want to do. I like to knock something cool out.
Yeah.
And then a few people go mad over it. I sell it, and then I'll go on to the next thing. So I'm not
always keeping it fresh.
Yeah, because if I sort of did what was popular, I'd just be banging them knife blades out. I'd knock them out a bit cheaper and fucking sell loads and being here all the time making them. But then I'd start to hate it.
That's it. And it kind of what I find when you start doing something like that and the repetitiveness kind of comes into it, you feel like you're working in a factory, which is something I've always, you know, I've always said I couldn't do, you know, but then I get it with tattooing sometimes, you know, like when I'm doing like the fucking 20th lion that month.
Yeah.
I'm working in a factory. Do you know what I mean? I'm just banging them out, and it's fucking I get that, like that itch that you're talking about, where I'm like, fuck, I can't keep doing this. I gotta switch it up. I gotta fucking
yeah.
So I totally
sometimes
get it.
I need to have a break as well. I
Yes.
might not do anything for fucking a month.
Yeah.
But then that's for me. I mean, if you look at some people like Jesse James, for example, that man's got a work ethic. He's like Elon Musk of the bike world, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, how he manages to work and have a family and do all the things he does. But yet, he is the man. Some people might go, oh, fucking Jesse James, or whatever. But like, I've looked into him and he's a fucking hard
He's a
working
grafter.
man.
Yeah,
fucking right. And in what he's done, he's deserved, I think, because he's built it. And, you know, he makes fucking firearms and all his chop parts and his choppers and whatever else he does. And he still has time for other things. Where with me, I'm like, God, fuck me. It's fucking 1 o'clock. I've had enough, you know. So I've been it because I'm not killing myself, you know.
Yeah.
But I'll never be fucking riding around a knucklehead either, you know, because you know. And what I do make, I sort of reinvest back in, like, you know, buying fucking tooling and, you know, banging a new top end on shovel or fucking whatever, you know. So I'm not about the money, mate. If it was about money, I'd fucking bin it tomorrow. Yeah, I do it because I love doing it. And if some guy goes, oh man, that's fucking cool as fuck, I've earned my money that day. You know, his words are more important than his fucking pennies.
I know exactly what you mean. You know, one of the best things for me doing this podcast, is just speak. I don't know how it's worked out, but I'm like, everyone who I've spoke to, we've all got a similar kind of like opinion on this subject, like, and it kind of makes me feel less crazy. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, there's other people in the world that.
Yeah, but you know what's really good about what you're doing, mate, is the fact that, like, you know, for example, I'll give you like Glenn.
Yeah,
Glenn likes choppers. I sort of knew who he was.
Yep.
But that's about as far as it went, you know. But then now, thanks to your podcast, like the other week, I know him a bit better now, and we've actually chatted since then.
Yeah,
you know,
that's it.
And,
that's literally
he's a
my
fucking
goal.
nice guy, you know.
Yeah,
and so that's good. So in a way, you sort of. How can I put this? Just say, for example, I've never done anything, right?
Yeah.
Ever. Never been nothing, never gone anywhere. And then I decide, right, I'm going to XYZ fucking chop do next year.
Yeah.
And I rock up there after watching all your videos and like Glenn's there. Straight away, I could talk to him. I've got something because I feel like I know him a bit. It's,
exactly.
And for some people, that's a big thing, you know.
Definitely. That is literally my goal, because I'm not a fucking fabricator. I'm not a mechanic. I'm, you know, like, I'm just a fucking mentally obsessed person with choppers. Like, that's it, you know.
That's enough, isn't it?
But I want to fucking, I don't know. I just want to do. I'm good at this, but not that sounds really arrogant. I can
you fucking prick.
You know what I mean? I
am good at this.
I'm so good.
Mere mortals.
Cheers.
Can we have a piss break, Ollie? I'm busted, mate.
Yeah, go for it. I should probably use this time right now to be all podcasty and ask every one of you bad bastards to subscribe, please, to the YouTube channel. I just don't want to be a fucking minging bastard, but if you could, that'd be great.
Back in the room.
He's back. Yeah, that sounded bad. I like to talk to people, and I like to fucking learn new shit, and I want to be as informed as possible on things, you know? Like,
yeah, man.
You know, I've witnessed people acting like they know shit, and it's a disgusting fucking thing. And I learn better from fucking talking to people and people showing me shit. Like, so if I can do this, and like you just said then, bring people together, fucking show people who people are and whatever, then that's it. That's I'm happy. And the amount of people that have like DM me saying that exact same thing that you said,
yeah,
I'm stoked on it. Like, it's working. Like, that's it.
Thing is, we've all got something to bring to the party, and if it was all the same, it'd be fucking boring, wouldn't it? And let's be straight, me and thee now. We met each other before this was a thing, didn't we?
Yeah.
And that's a good thing, you know. And we hit it off straight away.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got a few mates in common and that.
Yeah.
And it's fucking cool, mate. And what you're doing, I think is fucking awesome. So
I appreciate
that shit up.
I just thought I'd fucking love to listen to fucking Steve on a podcast, and if I didn't really know what you were doing and shit, I'd fucking love to know. So that's it. That's fucking yeah.
Nice
So
one, man.
Anyway, now we've fucking sucked each other's bellends. Oh, two dicks.
Mate, talking to the squad now, we're sicker than most.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't anyway.
So, what was I going to say? Oh, shows. Okay, I've not been to many UK shows. I've only been to a couple, and unfortunately, like, I'm not saying they were shit. I'm not slagging things off. I'm not going to say their names, but they weren't the. What shows have you been to? What shows do you rate? How.
I'm not a massive show, man. Believe it or not. Now, what we on about your local fucking things, isn't you? And your lower level fucking I don't know. I mean, I've done the farmyard. I've done fucking countless fucking local little rallies.
Yeah.
Done fucking storming and all that.
Right. Okay.
I think in this country, the one that I bought my ticket last year was a trip out.
Yeah, I can't wait for that next. Well, if it happens.
I mean, this year I'll be going.
Yeah.
And as far as I'd say, if you're talking like all out chopper stuff, I mean, what else is there in this country?
Yeah, exactly.
There ain't much.
Yeah. So would you say is Trip Out the biggest kind of?
I don't know. Like I say, I'm not a big expert on shows.
That's cool.
I mean, I know people that have been to fucking every show going.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to sit here and say I know what this and that.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah. For me, the one to go to for me is going to be the Trip Out. Yeah. Obviously, you've got like the ones. Is it? Obviously. Well, we're talking about England, so yeah. But I mean, there's a lot of the big clubs have some fucking pretty decent shows as well. But then that's more general.
Yeah.
Been to a lot of them. But yeah, the Trip Out, mate. That's what I'm going to say. Andy P.
I'm excited for that, mate. Really am.
He's the rider. Nick Swamp.
That's going to be the ad.
I'm going to piss me by any of this. But we did say though, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely. What about fucking? I bring it up in every single podcast just because I'm so excited to go to it. What about like Born Free and all that?
It's America, man, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
You got any aspirations of going there or?
No, mate. It's too far away. I'm a cunt. I'm lazy, mate. Yeah. It's fucking if it ain't North Yorkshire. I'd love to go, mate. I would love to go, but I'm just not that fucking good with money that I'd ever fucking save up enough dosh to fucking get over there. Yeah. But yeah, it's fucking. I mean, I know Louis went there with his dad and that, and it's fucking. Yeah. I mean, what was the one? Flanders was one I'd love to have gone, but that's not on anymore. But there's shit going on all over Europe. I mean, I've been over to Germany and that on one of my bikes.
Yeah.
That was good in a different life, but yeah, fucking hell, man. I mean, I don't know what else is going on in these countries. I mean, Chopper Club, that's something that interests me, is in what they're fucking choppers, isn't it? So they have a lot of shows on. So yeah, I mean, that's something I'll probably aim to go to this year. One of their dudes, just have a look round it over, because I mean they've built some fucking cool bikes.
Yeah.
And I mean they've been at it for a long time,
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. Ian, hiya, mate. Shout out.
I asked just because I really want to try and get to as many as possible next year. I'm excited about it. I think it's just because this year's been such a fuck up.
Oh, it's been a cunt, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, how's this year been for you then? Has it affected you much, or?
When the first lockdown happened, I was quite busy work-wise.
Yeah, because we all got that fucking 10 grand.
What's that?
Because we all got that 10 grand.
I never got 10 fuck all. I never got fuck all, me.
No, I mean, but all your like a lot of your customers would have. So they were.
Right. Yeah, I never got a penny. But no, I was really busy in summer and spring and that. And I suppose I will be again next year.
Yeah.
I'm unluckily for me, I'm in the sort of small parts business, if you will call it a business. So Christmas is coming. And people are sort of fucking, you know, you've got them with money that will go out and buy a bike, but I'm not selling a bike. I'm selling a small part of one, you know what I mean? So I think I'll sort of pick up next year when people start, you know, fucking, right, well, I want to change it. You know, 'cause a lot of people's bikes are sat in garages doing fuck all at this time of year.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's fucking 9 million degrees below zero, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't exaggerate at all.
No.
But you know what I mean? Though it's winter.
Yeah,
it's shit.
definitely.
Fucking,
yeah.
I mean, that's what I hate about this country.
That's why you need a winter bike.
Oh, but mate, I've done all
Even
that.
then, it's disgusting.
Mate, I did it for fucking yonks, you know, where I'd be. I used to, like me and one of my old mates, we used to fucking go everywhere in winter. And you'd rock up at all these biker cafes and that, and there'd be no cunt there.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? You know, you get home and fucking
can't feel your fingers.
Fucking knobs about that big, and you fucking.
That's massive.
But yeah, I sort of got to that age now where fucking I've got now to. I mean, I remember one year fucking I rode to work every day in snow on my wide glide. Just to be like some sort of fucking legend, but like, no one give a fuck. You know? But yeah, now I've sort of binned it, mate. Winter's fucking a non-starter for me, mate. Especially with having a shovel, like, you know, with chrome on it and fucking why?
Exactly. And having a back brake, really.
But even like with any of us, any bike, you know, this time of year. But soon, I mean, we haven't got the salt yet. But when the salt comes, mate, it's fucking.
It fucks you.
I mean, I had this wide glide. I bought it after Afghan. I told you about it before.
Yep.
Paid $7,000 for it. It had 7,000 miles on clock, and it was like Concords condition.
Right.
Now I ride into fucking Liverpool in fucking January on it and that.
Yeah.
And it ruined it, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes off, but you know, it pits your chrome and fucking.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, but.
What's the furthest you've been? You say you went to Germany?
I've been Germany. I'd say Germany's probably the furthest I've been. I went to Scotland and back in a day.
Right.
But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I'd say Germany was furthest. I mean, it was probably 4 hours of riding each way. I mean, I've been to Scotland a few times, down south. But I mean, again, do you measure yourself by the miles you do? You know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, do you know what? Some people do. Some people I was speaking to a guy recently, and he was like, "I don't give a fuck what your chop looks like if you're only fucking riding it like 200 miles a year." And then a part of me was like, "Yeah, I guess so." Actually, do you know what I mean? Because like so many people, you know, they just sit in the garage and they don't ride the fucking things. Or I see a lot of people on like, I don't know if you'll agree, but on like Facebook groups, and they'll be like, "I've just bought this." I don't fucking know. Diner, whatever. Any suggestions what I can do to it? And I always type underneath it, ride the fucking thing. Because it's like people's first fucking thing, isn't it? Like, I'm going to get a bike. I'm not going to ride it. I'm going to change the bars straight away. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. It's kind of...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm a bit like... It's an individual thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, if you want to buy... I mean, I knew a guy that had a bike, and I think the only time he ever rode it was for an MOT.
Right, okay,
and like, at that point in time, I'm like, you cunt.
Yeah.
But if he gets something out of that...
Who the fuck are we to judge?
Yeah, exactly, mate. So that's what, you know, I mean, because judging or judginess...
Yeah.
At some point, you know, or at any point, to me, it's like fucking... I mean, I'm as guilty as any company, you know, like fucking... going on about hipsters and that, so I've had a bad day and shit, you know. But if you
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. But if you're like baggers, fucking, you know, Power Rangers, whatever.
Yeah.
If you're getting pleasure out of it and it makes you happy, fucking anyone's got a problem with that. Fuck them. That's what I say, mate.
That's like. It sounds fucking gay and cheesy, but sorry, I didn't mean to say gay. Didn't want to upset anyone. It sounds cheesy.
Say what you want. No, if it's going to be fucking equality, like, you've got to be able to say what you fucking want.
Exactly. But like, that is one of the beautiful things about it. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking down to, you know, if you enjoy it, that's it. Like so many people, like I had a guy saying to me, "Oh, I fucking love these bars," but everyone kept fucking taking the piss out of these rabbit ears that he guy had.
Oh,
so
mate, I had that exact same fucking problem.
What the fuck are you on about? Like, so what? Like, fuck them.
They look well uncomfortable. Well, fucking, have you actually ever ridden anywhere with them?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what are you fucking talking about?
Yeah.
You know, I had it, mate. I had a set of rabbits. I loved them, mate. You know,
I like them too.
Like that. Yeah. It's comfy. Yeah. Let's talk about ergonomics, shall we? Mate, I've had. Do you know my favourite bars are though? My favourite is bars. In fact, I'll give you a guess because I told you about them the other day.
Oh, the buckhorns.
Buckhorns, like fucking standard iron head, like curly bars.
Yeah,
cool as fuck and comfy.
Yeah, I love
them. You know, but I had the rabbits and I did like them, but I got sort of fucking moaned out of it.
What are the ones that are on the Springer that I'm buying off you? What they're like a hybrid between fucking rabbits and
they're special then, mate.
Yeah.
So the advert on the 101 run, that red bite, which was the final farewell, they're the bars off of that.
Right.
Which I managed to blag off Louis. Yeah. But they go with the Springers. I couldn't use them, so there's no point in keeping them.
Yeah.
They're a fucking funky, weird bar, mate. They are, but they're comfy as fuck.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about them, I don't know if you'll be able to live with it, is the fact that the way the bars are, they sort of come down and out.
Yeah.
Your clutch cable sort of goes that way.
Ah, right,
it's not a problem, but it just, I don't know. You'll see when you come in, but fucking bars. So many different options, isn't there?
Yeah. I love narrow bars, and everybody's like, "Oh God, you're gonna kill yourself," but I don't care. I like them.
Have you ever seen that set of bars? It's like 2 bars.
Yeah.
Or so 2 risers with 1 fucking.
Yeah. And it just,
I'm against that shit.
What's it say? Chopper people will understand, or something like that.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
That's got fucking death written all over it.
Yeah. It's fucking. That's the only thing that gets me. That's the only. I don't want to say negative thing, but the only thing that fucking keeps me awake at night. Like you said, was it the sports that had like 4 different paint jobs and that?
Yeah.
I'm already bored of my cream on mine now. I want to change it.
Mate. It's fucking beautiful, mate. Don't touch it.
I'll fucking stay up till 4 a.m. just fucking scrolling through shit or bars and that. Like, I wanted them bars. Fucking argued with loads of people. Now I want. Well, I'm getting that Springer off you, and I want like I've gone blank. The narrow bottom apes. Yeah, but like quite narrow still. But I guarantee you, I'll spend all that money, put them on, and I'll probably fucking prefer the ones that come with it for a little while.
To be fair, mate, they have. What you got to bear in mind as well with Springers, you can't just bang a set of bars on like you can with the sporty front end, because obviously the bars clamp on to the top of the fucking front legs. So
Louis is making a set.
Yeah. Oh, is he making you some?
Yeah. Well, he already made the bars, and then I was like, "Oh, I've got this front end now." I was like, "Can you fucking attach it to a top club?" And he can do it. So,
all right, well there you go. Yeah. Sorted, job done.
Right, the amount of money that you pile in.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, and you sell it for half price, and you fucking. Oh man, the amount of money I've lost is just. But
you have no idea. Trust me. Do you know when I come out of the army, I got like fucking £34,000 lump sum when I left.
Yeah.
And fucking hell, I always said when I get this money, I'm going to spend it like I am fucking, and I did.
Yeah.
And one day I was riding home on my sports truck and I had 10 grand in bank, and I'm thinking, if I get fucking knocked off this bike now, some cunt is getting that 10 grand. So I'm going to go and buy myself a shovel. And I did, and I went and bought a shovel.
Amazing.
Because, mate, what is money,
Mate. Yeah, I'm the same. I expect everyone think, because I'm tattoo artist or whatever, everyone thinks I'm fucking loaded, but I spend it just as quick as I get it.
Oh, fuck I.
I'm not one of these fucking, I'm not sitting on, fucking 30 grand savings. Fuck that. Like you said. Well, I probably should because I've got kids and that, but fucking no one gave me nothing. So
exactly, mate. I've got kids as well, mate. I've got three kids. I've got a granddaughter as well, but you know, you're here for a short time. Enjoy it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like
exactly.
you say, no one fucking left. I didn't wake up to no pile of money. You know,
not at all. Yeah.
So just enjoy it.
That's it. That's it.
Because you don't want to be the richest man in the graveyard, do you?
That's it. Definitely. And yeah, like you said before, like if you could just, I'd get rid of money if I could. I'd just get rid of the whole fucking thing and just.
Oh mate, I would, yeah.
Stress.
You can't measure a man by his money.
No,
well, that's that's like the thing, isn't it, nowadays? You know, people are, you know, money.
What's that?
Facebook likes, Instagram likes, but
flex culture.
It's what?
Flex culture.
What's that?
When you're flexing. Look what I've got. Look at my fucking Armani t-shirt. No, I don't even know if that's a problem. You know what I mean? But like Stone Island, like it's killing people. It's killing us. It's like keeping people at this weird level. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because I'm wasting all their fucking money on shit that goes in the bin.
Shit or bikes.
I feel like they're not in the same category.
No, you're right, mate. It's fucking, you know, it's just, I don't know.
I'd rather spend them, like we're doing this Tarabush run. I'm doing it with a guy called Stanley Ship. Shout out.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna ride down to Plymouth, get the ferry over to Spain, somewhere in Spain, and then we're going to ride to Marrakesh,
which is in North Africa, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. We're going to ride
Watch out for ISIS.
Through Spain.
Because they'll have you fucking sit, mate. They're all after fucking shovelheads and fucking sports as them cunts, mate. Watch them. Sorry, mate. I'm Zambucan now. I'm talking shit. I'm going to talk shit.
It's a fact.
All night now. That's it. Shit talking Zambucan and Budweiser. In fact, I probably reckon the fucking coherent part of me is fucking long gone.
Say it, yeah.
I'm only joking. I'm only messing with you.
No, mate.
This is who I am, mate. Oh shit!
Yeah,
fucking
I'd rather spend the money on doing that fucking trip than on bills.
Well, yeah, you're gonna get an experience at fucking. Well, that's what it's about, isn't it?
Exactly.
You're gonna experience some cool shit.
Yeah.
Marrakesh is in Morocco, isn't it?
That's it.
Yeah.
You're gonna come?
Marrakesh Express. Oof. I don't know if I can better afford it.
Yeah. It's not that dear.
Me being like so good with money and that.
It's not actually that dear. I think it's like because not really. The ferry's like not much, and it's like
where's that take you to?
From Plymouth to Spain, one of the docks in Spain.
Fuck me, so ride that,
like
innit?
Santander or something like that. Yeah.
Fuck me, so you wouldn't. That's a bank, innit?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that on my shovel, mate. Fucking hell.
I know. Yeah. See,
I'd get as far as fucking Harrogate.
That's it, mate. And everyone's going to be doing it on choppers, and we've got a support van already. So
that's good.
Yeah, but mate,
piss break. Obviously, edit this bit out.
Yeah.
In the shine shack, we have a piss bucket.
Oh, was that just in a bucket, was it?
Yeah, I got a piss bucket, mate. Says we go in the house with metal shavings all over my feet. I'm fucking half pissed now.
Yeah, I've only got one beer, mate.
I've got fucking loads of beer and loads of Sambuca. I'll have another Sambuca. If I start getting too pissed, wink at me loads of times.
Wait, actually, just give me a second. I'm going to see if I can find a drink.
Right, choppers all fucking die. I just done a little segment for you while you weren't here. You'll see it when you fucking edit it.
Oh, no.
I've been knob out and everything. No, I never.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, man. Oh, hang on, let's get the full one. Right, where was we? Back into character.
Marrakesh.
Oh, yeah. That sounds cool, like, to be fair.
It's going to be sick. It just makes me nervous, the amount of breakdowns. So, I mean, it's a long way, 1,700 miles.
Fucking hell. You'll be all right on your sporting, man. They're fucking bomb-proof, mate. Evo Sport is... Oh, I say that's a 4-speed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nah, you'll be all right, mate.
But I mean, I'm thinking of it.
What did you do with your fucking with the clutch basket thing? Because obviously you had an issue.
Yeah. I bought one of them encapsulated ones.
Right. So what's the score with that then?
Apparently, it can't smash now. They're encapsulated. So you know, like what do they call that? A grenade clutch or something? Because the magnets can just smash or whatever.
Your stator's inside your clutch, and obviously you got your magnets in your stator, but because of the weight, it creates sort of a wobble. You get a play in your bearings, and then your magnets touch your stator, and it all goes fucking.
That's it. Yeah. So because these are encapsulated, like this clutch basket was like, I think it was just under 400 quid, just for this.
Right. Who's that by?
I got it from, I don't know who's, but I got it from Ian Marshall. You gave me his name.
Oh, Marshall Speed Custom.
Yeah.
Right. Top bloke.
I get all my parts from him. Yeah. Awesome.
I'll tell you now, to the people out there, if you're living in England or in Europe or America even, Marshall Speed and Custom, Ian Marshall, that man, if what he doesn't know ain't worth knowing.
100%, mate.
Because that is one clever motherfucker.
Yeah. And he can get fucking everything.
He's cheap.
Yeah.
And he'll send you sweeties as well. You get sweeties in your packet.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking right. Now, Ian Marshall's a fucking good guy, mate.
Yeah,
and if you've got a problem as well with Ian, if you message him and ask him, fucking, I've got this problem, blah, 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 he'll actually spend a bit of time with you and talk to you about what's going on, why it's going on, and how to fix it. And
you never feel like he's selling you. Like when I've asked him for parts before, he said, wait a minute, I don't think you need that. You need this and this instead.
Yeah.
And it'll work out half the price or whatever.
The thing is, we've all been new at this.
Yeah.
Like I'm sort of a person you might ask questions to now, but sort of 5 years ago, I was a person who used to ask questions.
Yeah, definitely.
My mate Darren, I always mention him, my mate Daz. He's the man when someone asks me something, like if you ask me a question and I don't know it, that's the guy I speak to. He's my guru, let's say.
Yeah.
We all need that. And Ian's like that as well. We're all we weren't all born knowing shit.
Yeah.
And that's important. That's if I was to have a message to spread today, was don't be a cunt with your knowledge. Not to you, but to anybody.
Yeah, no, definitely. That ego, mate. It fucking, because I've got no problem messaging anyone. I've done it with you. And I've asked them stupid questions. Or you've asked me what is it that you've got, and I've had to send you a picture of it because I don't know the fucking name of it. I don't fucking care, because once you tell me it, that's it. Then it's in there. Then it's going.
It's like you're sort of in a bit of a carburetor thing at the minute, isn't you?
Yeah,
because they're a much of a muchness, I think, personally. Unless you're talking, if you've done this, that, and this to the engine, you've stage 3'd it, then you want to be looking at carburation.
Right. Okay.
And I think like Super Easy was the subject. Yeah. For me, they're fucking. But no, carbs are a much of a muchness.
Yeah.
And especially with a chop. Yeah. I mean, honestly, mate, a CV.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah. Well, I had a lot of stuff, a lot of work done to the motor and that whilst it was up in Glasgow, getting all chopped and done and stuff. And when it came back, he said the only problem with it now is the carb. Invest in a good one. I left it sitting for a week and the thing wouldn't fucking start. And I just thought, I'm so close to buying one of them fucking Electron carbs with no jets. HSR 42, mate. Buy one of them. Right. Okay.
They're not a sexy carb. It's a square looking carb.
Yeah.
But like a fucking CV carb.
Yeah.
CV stands for constant velocity. So like a cooling tower. Oh God, where is it? Sheffield. You got them 3 cooling towers.
Yeah.
And the way they work is as the air blows over it, helps draw out the fucking smoke.
Yeah.
And that's how a carburetor works. It's basically fucking, as the air flows, it sucks up the fuel. So you create vacuum by your engine doing its thing.
Right, okay.
Now, so CV works through constant velocity. Now, the HSR 42, the wire, i.e. your throttle cable, so on a CV carb, when you pull it, it opens that butterfly, which allows more air in, which allows more air to draw through and draw up fuel. Now, on an HSR 42, that is actually works off your throttle cable. So it's instant response.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, so that's why you want to go with an HSR 42. However, they don't look as sexy as the Super E. And that is that only. I've only got Super E on is because that's what I had on already, and I know my bike fucking runs beautiful with it. Yeah, but I wouldn't.
What I'm not really. I think a few people on that post last night, they were thinking I was trying to fucking
ramp the fucking amps up.
Yeah, no, I just literally I want a good carb that'll last.
The problem with an SNS Super E is they're actually designed to run on a bike with baffles. Yeah, and a big like fucking sucky air, not a big like a free flowing air filter, but like an air filter that's like a standard one, if you will.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so and another problem with them, they've only got two circuits. You've got your idle circuit, and then you've got like your fucking main circuit. Where as a CV's got three circuits, and so now someone might correct me here, but I'm sure CV's got three circuits, and the HSR 42 definitely has three circuits. Right. Now, if you was now SNS do a video on their actual, it's SNS produces video, and they say that a Super E will work at low revs with a drag bike, but with free flowing open pipes, they run like shit. You need to have baffles, a link pipe. So yeah, go with an if you want snap, no cough, no bullshit. HSR 42.
HSR
straight
42.
Out the box, mate. On a sports, it'll go on and it'll work. No fucking tuning it. Fuck off.
That's it. That's what I want. It's like that's what I want.
Mate, the carb you talked about, I don't know, but it's like 500 quid.
The Electron.
Yeah.
6.
Is it 500?
Yeah. It's.
I think if you was like fucking, stage 3, fucking big bore kit on it, lighting fucking flywheels and fucking blah blah blah. Yeah. And you're trying to squeeze every fucking horsepower.
Yeah.
Then it's the carb, But
right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I just want something reliable and
what I do about
does what it says on the fucking
CV carb.
Say again.
You can tune your CV carb on your air fuel mixer screw. It's got a plug. It's like a plug. It's like an aluminium pressing plug. Yeah. You can drill that out. So you can adjust so you can get a thing called a Gunson color tune. Right. And it's like a fucking magic fucking spark plug that you can look down.
All right, okay.
And you see the colour of your spark.
All right.
And you can then tune it. So and it's done off of colour tune. So you've got like a white spark's hot.
Right.
Orange to red is fucking rich.
Yeah.
So you can
Right, okay.
Definitely worth looking at.
Yeah, definitely. I'll do that.
But anyway, let's get back to business.
Come on this ride. Come to Marrakesh.
I'll see where I am working. If I'm not
stick
working,
some Rocky in the we'll bring some Rocky back
in my stash bung.
Yeah, that's it. If everyone takes a stash swing over, we can bring back about an ounce.
Fucking hell, bring a kilo back there. We'll fill it. You can only come if you're running tubeless tires.
Do you get any backlash off, like, when you post like your bungs and stuff? Because I've seen some people like, some people like, oh god,
I had a copper the other day, man. It was funny as fuck. So I'd posted on the Sportster fucking.
That's where I've seen things. Yeah.
And there's a geezer started going, oh, so you're advocating drug driving here? Drug driving. Just please explain to me at what point I mentioned taking drugs whilst riding your motorcycle. But he sort of got he sort of backtracked and fucking. It all got quite friendly after that.
Yeah.
You know, you got to challenge people, haven't you? When they
definitely.
shit talk you.
Anyone you want to shout out? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you thought about? Like, oh, fuck, I want to talk. You know, because I'll just edit it to make it look like we've just like slid straight into that conversation.
Right, fucking hipsters. No.
Yeah.
No, mate. It's fucking. I'm buzzing about what you're doing because of you bringing us all together.
Yeah,
like,
good.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Just keep the old school alive, you know.
That's it.
Them that want to take drugs. Them that want to party. Them that want to ride shops and drink coffee. Fucking do it. Get from this what you want.
Just don't be a judgy cunt.
Yeah, don't be a judgy cunt and don't write checks you can't cash.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
That's a big one. That was a big one in my training in the world of, you know.
Yeah.
Do not write checks you cannot cash because you fucking will get found wanting.
100%.
Yeah.
And I've seen it happen.
I believe in that.
I've seen it happen and it's fucking gross. Like, Yeah.
Sickening, isn't it?
Really is, yeah.
Yeah. Just do what you can do, you know.
But then a little part, it's quite good sometimes when you've called it.
Yeah, big time.
And you're like, I don't want to say I told you so, but
I knew you was a cunt. Yeah, nice. Fucking, this is what it is, isn't it? You know, this chop life should be. Sometimes I think a problem with it is like the social media aspect can be quite
it can give people huge egos.
Yeah, it can, and it can be quite clicky, which is sad.
Yeah.
I want to do a shout out now. My mate, Lester Gillis.
Yes.
Or Legend. Lester Bowers, as he's now called.
Yeah, he makes the patches, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Wait, not just that. He does a lot of bits, but
he does leather now, thanks to fucking me. No, so I got one of the things I got into, me being a fucking Mr. Ben. I spent about $1,000 on leatherworking gear, and I did it for a bit, and I made some cool shit. But yet again, it was something that I felt it wasn't really for me. So I met Lester on Facebook, fucking hell, 2 years ago now, and he was making the patches and that, and he's made me a few.
Yeah,
and he's a really nice fucking lad, you know.
Yeah,
and I thought, I can help him out here.
Yeah.
You know, I'll just give him all my leatherworking shit. So I said to him, I'll tell you what, I'll give you all my shit. In fact, before that, I offered him my sports stuff for next to fuck all. Because I liked him, you know, and I had fucking free bikes. So he went, I can't take it off you. Right. Can't do it. I went, no one's ever said that. No one's ever said I'm not having you off.
Yeah,
so, but a bit later on, I said to him, like, I really like what you do with the patches.
Yeah.
I want to help you. So I've got all this leatherworking gear. Have it. So I did. About 3 months later, when I finally managed to fucking get my ass up to where it were all stored, I sent him this stuff, and now he's a leatherman.
Awesome.
He's fucking, and to me, mate,
he's
that's
doing some fucking awesome shit, like,
you know, and that's worth more to me than fucking incoming money.
Yeah,
that's worth more than that.
Yeah,
because I've sort of helped him, and now he fucking appreciates what I've done, and I don't want no recognition. In fact, don't even put this in the video. I don't want no recognition. I'm just happy that I helped somebody do something that one day will be a fucking thing for them, and you know, and that's what it's about.
Yeah,
that's all it's about.
I totally agree. I want to get some of them patches off him as like, for gifts, because they're fucking awesome, man.
And he'll have to knock them out fucking all day long.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy as well. He's a cool guy. He's a bit fucking like us in a way. He's a bit of a fucking weirdo.
yeah. He's always got positive shit to say though. That's what I like about him.
Yeah, big time.
You know? Right.
I mean, I've never actually met the guy, but he's a fucking diamond, mate. Really is.
It's mad that with the social media thing, like, we haven't met each other in person, but
no, we haven't. I feel like I've known you forever.
Yeah, exactly. We could, exactly. I feel like we've been mates since, forever. Yeah, it's mad. Like, I can call you or message you and ask you something. Like, I could fucking ask, any of the people I know up here. Like, it's mad, but I think it's obviously it's because we've got that common interest.
Yeah.
That's it. Like
as I was saying before, though, don't be a company of knowledge, you know.
Yeah, that's
Pass it on.
Yeah,
because it's no good. Fucking, you know, I've met people before where they've been up on their pedestal and that, and they're like, "I'm not fucking telling you, fuck all." You're like, "What do you mean?" Well, I just want to know some stuff, and they're like, "Nah."
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, you got 7,000 followers on Instagram, mate. You're not famous. You did.
No, you just yeah.
Yeah, sorry for anyone that's got. I wasn't talking about you.
Only 7,000. I've only got. I got about 2,000.
Yeah.
You know, if I was a good-looking woman, I'd probably have 50,000. But
it's funny. Like social media thing's funny. I think it takes over everything. You know, it's taking. You know, it's definitely taking over it took over tattooing. It's taken over the chopper thing. I mean, it's a fucking double-edged sword because, like, in some ways, it's fucking awesome. Like the fact that you can sell your gear to lads in America, where before you would have had to have, like, I don't know, found a fucking American magazine, put an advert in there. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
It's double-edged sword. It can be really good, but then it can fucking piss you off.
I think I was going to say it has the ability to make you feel quite isolated as well.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like, definitely.
I think, like, as far as the sales go, I've probably sold more in America than I've sold in England.
Yeah, I believe that.
Which blew my mind, you know.
Yeah.
Because in that massive, that big continent, and they're buying shit off a geezer in fucking North Yorkshire. It's like, fucking hell.
But it's because it's quality. Do you know what I mean? It's not, you're not just winging it. Do you know what I mean? You can tell that every piece is, do you know what I mean? You've put everything into it.
Oh, yeah, you've got to, man.
Do you know what I mean? And that's why.
I mean, I remember when I used to do the polishing and that's what sort of helped me do so well so quick is the fact that I used to lose sleep over stuff.
Yeah.
You know, if it ain't right with me, it ain't going to be right with the customer, you know.
Yeah.
But it always was. I'd send it out thinking, I can see the flaws, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, it's fucking awesome." I'd be like, "Yes." But when I sent it, I was like, "Oh my God," you know. So know, it's that self sort of appraisal. It's a big thing.
I'm like, I don't know if this is what you mean, but like hypercritical of yourself.
Yeah, big time.
Anything I do, I'm just
It's mentally damaging, I think, to me personally. Yeah. But they're getting what they want, so in a way that it's worth it.
It's because we're artists, and that's something I hate to admit. I fucking hate it. With tattooing and that, I've always been like, nah, not an artist. I'm a craftsman. It's a trade, you know. But I'm such a fucking artist. I'm such a fucking diva over shit. Like, it's do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, mate. Yeah. Some days I feel like cutting my fucking ear off. You know? But I know what you're saying, though. Yeah, I'm just fucking wonky as fuck up here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's who I am. You know?
Yeah.
So that's like, it sort of makes you the man you are.
Definitely. And I think, I don't know, I hate calling it the chopper scene, but they're just choppers, just bikes in general. It just gives you like a little place to sit and just be fucking weird. Just be.
I think that's the part of it, though, and it being a bit of a weirdo.
Yeah.
Because I think if I weren't so weird, I wouldn't be me.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And you wouldn't belong in the chopper thing.
Yeah.
It freaks me out when you meet a normal builder. Or
is there such a thing?
Oh, some of them, and you're like, oh God, your mum's definitely bought your chopper. Like,
like you like knock it on the head at 5, and then you're normal.
Yeah.
Like I mean, you don't spend all night on fucking social media.
Yeah, exactly.
On fucking eBay.
Yeah,
researching shit.
Exactly. You turn your phone off to eat dinner. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Mate, I'll tell you, I'm making a set of pegs for someone at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the worst. It's been like the ultimate battle in my life. He wanted a guy called Rob Hill. Hi, Rob. He's a fucking dude, mate. He sounds
Where's
fuck.
he from?
And Rob's he's from the Black Country, like Birmingham way.
Right, okay, cool.
And he wanted a set of pegs made out of brass and stainless.
Yeah.
And I'd never done stainless before, you know.
Yeah.
And fuck me, what a bastard stainless is.
Yeah.
So anyway, I made them.
Yeah.
And I ended up like slightly different.
Right.
You know, now bearing in mind, if you can look at 2 foot pegs at the same time, you must be like Sid the fucking Sloth, you know what I mean? You must have eyes like fucking over here. But like, I'm looking at them and they're slightly different, and I'm like, oh my god.
Can't send them.
Yeah. No, I can't send them these. I'm trying to fucking talk him out of it. I don't.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's in the stash bung and he wants stash pegs.
Right.
So I went, I'll make you some stash pegs instead. Forget about the 25 hours I've spent on your fucking stainless and brass pegs.
Yeah.
That proves it ain't about the money.
That's it. Yeah.
It's about it being right, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he spent X amount of pennies with me, and if he fucking ain't happy, I'll jump off a fucking bridge, mate. I swear it'll fuck me up that much. That's that artist thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's
piss artist.
That's literally fucking it. I'll buy those fucking wonky pegs off you.
He won't, mate. I will. Wait there. Wait there. Right there. Now these are, in my opinion, things of beauty.
Yep.
Stainless steel and fucking brass.
They're fucking beautiful.
But they're slightly different. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see it. Can I not buy them?
So they'll go on my shop.
Oh, right, okay.
Because my eyes only like this far apart, so it won't matter.
They're fucking awesome, though. I mean, how do you do that? I mean, is that a secret you want to... Is it straightforward?
No, I'll tell you, mate. So, now, bearing in mind, them are 2 different materials stuck together.
Yeah.
So what you do is you make this bit here has got like a bit that sticks out.
Yeah.
And this bit here has got a hole. Now that's got a thread cut on it, and that's got an internal thread cut on it. So this bit screws into that bit.
Right.
Vice versa. And it goes, and not vice versa, because that ain't the right word, but that repeats on.
Yeah.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pieces with external and internal threads.
Fucking hell.
They're all screwed together.
Yeah.
And then that there has a bolt all the way through.
Right.
It's a fucking mission.
How do you stop them unscrewing?
Red Loctite.
Say again.
Red Loctite.
All right.
They will not unscrew.
Yeah.
The only way to unscrew them is
drop them on the floor.
The only way to get them to unscrew is to get a blowtorch on them and heat them up.
Yeah.
You couldn't do it unless you wanted to.
Yeah.
That's like saying, how would you get your fucking head bolts to undo? You'd have to apply some force to them.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're fucking. But it's that.
I asked that because they just look fucking seamless. They just like.
Well, if you look at this,
it looks like one piece.
If you look at where is it? Wait there, 2 secs. Now, if you look at that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Show me a seam.
Yeah.
That is it. That is interference fit. Do you know what that is? So if you get, how do I explain this now? Interference fit. If you get one thing that is 20 millimeters, that sticks out, and you get a hole that's 20 millimeters, like that, and push them together, right?
Yeah,
you like that, don't you? Right, so they're gonna 20 millimeters and 20 millimeters. You're gonna like knock into each other because they're the same size.
Yeah.
So what you do is you take the Winky 20 mil, and you put that in the freezer.
In the
I know it's
freezer?
funny, but
In the freezer?
You put it in the freezer,
Right.
and that contracts.
Yeah, okay.
And then you get the blowtorch on the fanny bit, right? And that expands.
Yeah.
I know it's fucking mental.
Yeah.
But this is a real engineering thing.
Yeah.
And then you knock them together.
Right.
When that one warms up and that one cools down.
Yeah. Orgasm.
Yeah. Fireworks.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's like a twat way of putting it. Yeah. So if you look at the bungs I make, so that's like circle, different colours. Each single part of that has been machined to an exact tolerance. Within like 1,000th of a millimetre. Then you do what you do with the fucking freezing and the heating. Push it all together. When it like comes to room temperature, one will expand, one will contract, and you've got this thing that cannot come apart.
That's insane.
But awesome. It's just piss break.
Yeah, bigger. Yeah. Like and subscribe. It's important. It's important for what we're doing here. I want to bring cunts together. I'm passionate about that.
You're sat here thinking, why did I invite this cunt on my show?
Yeah, not at all. I'm sat here thinking, what size is that bucket?
Oh, mate, I'm shit, mate.
Mate, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Mate, absolute pleasure.
Honestly,
I love you, man.
I mean that. I love you too, mate.
Start again. I can't help it. I'm fucking cunting me, mate. I'm so drunk. I'm fucking wanking, mate. I'm about
that bottle of wine and I'm fucking Jesus.
Fucking wine? Are you joking?
That's it. Well, I thought
queer.
So I went into the kitchen and I was like, this is all we've got. And I'm not drinking out of a fucking glass, so I just drink the whole bottle. But yeah,
booze is booze, mate. Booze is booze.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. Right. Thank you so much, mate. I'll let you get on.
Nice one, buddy. Thank you very much for your time. And
all good, mate. Thank you so much for coming on. Yeah, you too, bro. Thank you, mate.
See you later, brother.
See you later, mate.
Bye.